the share button for me, please. We're just gonna get started here. So she's gonna want one stiletto now. So we're just gonna do some nice right here. I'm just gonna do some good two beading, give myself some good structure. Give that powder time before I move it. When it's ready, I'll be able to move it evenly through the nail. And we're using my stiletto tips right now. I cut it down to make coffin. But we're gonna just move this stiletto down nice and easy, okay? Do that because you know how hard it is to get stiletto to pinch off stiletto. There you go. That's just my first bead. Nice and smooth, shape as I go. Of course, my second bead, the reason why I'm using a smaller brush, you guys see, she has a smaller nail bed. There's no need for me to use a ginormous brush. Put it right for the cuticle area here. Take my time here. Wait for the product to be perfectly. Bring in the sides. Important to bring the sides because it'll be less bulk here later for me to have to drill down. I'm a big fan of eliminating work. I'm just gonna flush the cuticle a little bit. Just lightly tap the cuticle. And now the powder's more dry, I'm able to move my brush through very easily, just smoothing everything out without having to worry about the acrylic moving where I don't want it to go. Any thickness in area I don't want to go. So I want kind of like that. See, it's a nice apex. Ooh, been a long time since I've been back. I feel so rusty. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while. I have to do a Q&A tonight. I've been a little bit tired. I took a taught Orlando class earlier this week, and I just rested. There's some nights I'm like, I need to go Q&A, but I missed out. So, same. How you guys doing on this Thursday? Everybody staying busy? So I'm not gonna drag the powder yet. I'm gonna wait until it dries a little bit first. Then I'll be able to move the powder through the nail. From side to side, because I don't want any uneven surface. I don't want any sharp edges, because I want like a nice curvature to my nail. Get any excess off here. You have to remember that brush is used for brushing. A lot of times now, there's so many new techniques, so many ways people are doing it, where they're just tapping, and guiding the powder down. That works too. But I really like using the brush to brush, because the brushing allows the brush to smooth everything out, you know? When you're tapping sometimes when the powder's too wet, and you have to depend on gravity. And I like to shape. I never use the body of my nail unless I do shaping. See that? It's a nice shape already. At work watching? All right, nice. You guys can share in your little personal group. Sometimes I'm not in every group on Facebook, so I appreciate the support. Just sharing your Facebook or sharing small groups that you're in. People could benefit from watching this, just like how you found me. Others can too. And make sure you follow the Nail Studios page so if you're new here, that you always see when I go live. Make sure to turn the notification up. Clean the sides. Tap the cuticle area in, nice and flush. ideally this dried up a little too fast for me, but ideally you want something like that of a structure. Okay? Nothing too crazy. This is like a medium long to long. You don't really need like an explosive apex per se. And we can just repeat that. I always give my bead about 1, 2, 3 seconds to marble. Set marbles. Then know that it's about medium consistency for me to start working. I'll place my bead, but I won't press down on it, because if you press down on it, it'll go to the sides. I use this technique to measure, see when my powder is ready to move. When I see that it stopped moving, I'll clean my brush, get some monomer, and I'll slowly work the powder downward. Very, very lightly, feathering, using the whole of my brush. I'm not tapping, I'm brushing it through because I'm brushing from side to side, giving myself that curvature. I'll show you why I do this in a sec. Later on when I do my finishing touches, you'll see the structure of the nail. You're like, oh, okay. I didn't have to pinch the nail. I didn't have to use C-curve tips, but I still have myself a nice C-curve. See that shape? I do my shaping during my application process. 1, 2, 3. Right before the cuticle, I'm gonna nudge it up close as possible. Keeping the sides in. My cuticle area. Smooth everything out with my whole brush. The only time you can get to smooth things out is with using a whole brush. See that? Just smooth everything out. There you go. The excess in the bottom, I'll probably take care of that later. I'll give you a structural nail. Hey. Wrath is a pencil number. What is a pencil number? Pencil number. You mean brush? Brush size? This is a size 10 from my own line. One, 2, and 3. See, if I press down, look at that. That's why I don't press down. A lot of you guys are having this habit of just pressing down the bead when you drop it. You gotta drop it and lift it up, okay? Pressing down will cause more work because you'll get flooding on the side. See that? That's why we don't press down, okay? And I go work the powder down nice and easy when the powder is about drying. It'll dry as time goes by. If it dries faster than I expected, I'll just move a little bit quicker, more pressure. But I'm never gonna move my powder when it's wet because it's always inconsistent. When you move the powder when it's wet, you're gonna have thin layers, layers here, layers there. You don't want that. Simple as that. Just nice application. One, 2, 3. my sidewalls. So important to clean the sidewalls. So much work that I can eliminate myself later on. Just being the brush and all this acrylic. Flush mechanical. A size 10 brush definitely can do long nails like this. I do prefer using this for fills and small nail bed clients. The nail bed's so small, this brush is just perfect to work with it. See? Is a brushing number. The brush size is size 10. Of course, I'll get a bigger bead here because this is a bigger nail. It's a thumbnail. I'm gonna lift it up because I don't want to press it down. So Crip's shape is. Hey Blue, how are you? So we definitely need a bigger piece. I'm gonna get myself more ratio because it is a thumbnail. So we'd have to have more powder, okay? Get my sides in. Now adjust this cuticle here. Flatten that and get it nice. Make sure that when you're having the cuticle bead, it's not too dry, okay? When it's too dry, it won't bond to the surface. Make sure it's a little bit wetter. And there we go. See, it's still a little bit flat there because it's a bigger bead. I'm gonna give myself a little more apex because I know I have to build it, and not, especially with the thumbnail. I'll place an apex here right here. Nudge it forward. Raise the part of there. Blend it down. Just gives me a little more structure, a little more durability in that area there. There we go. I'll give myself a little bit more apex. And application's done. You guys see that? This application, you probably just really quick go through the hand filer. You'll be able to just finish off really nicely. Not a lot of work. I'm gonna clean my brush real quick because I feel a little bit of acrylic building up my brush. So I'm gonna clean it real quick and check it before I start my second hand. Just a little bit of monomer. Push it out. Probably have from existing acrylic in there that's building up, touching out of the acrylic, but we should be good. Ooh, this is a big bead. I'm gonna put this on this finger. I don't wanna waste it because that pinky is too small. So I'm just gonna consistently control the sides, make sure it doesn't overflow. When you have overflow, you're gonna lose your shape. Move it. When I start seeing the sides stop moving, I'm gonna have to use my brush, go through and move the acrylic down. gradually. Just like that. Now I'm gonna shape my acrylic. Save myself some time later with a hand filer. You guys are quiet today. Everybody's just sitting there chilling on a Thursday afternoon watching. Where are you guys watching from? This is the quietest live I've ever had. I just came back to living and everybody's so quiet. I get scared you're gonna scare me away. Come in, introduce yourself. Hello. My name is blah blah blah. I'm a nail tech. How about that? From now on, I'm gonna force people to watch to introduce themselves. Hello, I'm a nail tech. I'm from St. Louis. I've been doing nails for 2 years or something like that. And AZ. Ooh. Hello, Jim. How are you, Em? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make people that come in here for free game. You have to introduce yourself. The other people in here can not be so shy. I remember you. Trust me. Every viewer. Michigan, possibly. I might do a private class in Michigan. To be honest with you. I will do a private class in Michigan at some point. Just let me get finished with my West Coast classes. Denver and San Jose and Vegas. I want to get that out of the way first. And then we'll come back to West Coast and the East Coast. And when we get back to East Coast, we're going to be providing the master classes. A different structure of teaching. I think I'm gonna do that from now on. Every time I do a live with nails, I'm gonna make viewers come in. I'm gonna ask them to, not make them. You can't make anybody do anything online. Introduce yourself, how long you been doing nails. If you're just interested in nails. I used to do that. It used to be really fun to meet and know and then get people talking. Clean the sides. Always bring the sides in like this, guys. Because you know why? The acrylic around this area is always going to be like bulging out. You want to smooth it in as much as possible because later you don't want too much work, okay? Eliminate the work for yourself. Self-taught since September last year. Bronx, oh, North Carolina. I might be up there for a private class in August. North Carolina, doing else half a year. Still learning, growing in this industry. Love what you do. Thanks for the lives. It helps tremendously. You're welcome, Shelly Wright. Aw. Sacramento, California. I think I'll be up there in my San Jose class. New York. You having trouble applying in the second area? It's probably because you're probably doing it too wet, and then the bead is flooding. Make sure you don't place it all the way up to the cuticle area. Okay. If you're having issues with the second bead, you gotta if you can't do it in 1 and 2 beads, do it in 3. Limit here. I'll do it in 3 right now. Okay, I'll show you. And you don't have to do 2 beads like me. Okay, you can do it in 3, in 4, and 5, whatever you need to do. Limit it. Just do it small increments so you have more control. If you're having flooding problem, your acrylic's drying too fast, you're still new to look at the powder ratio, then do it in small increments. Give yourself more time, okay? Give yourself some more room for error. You don't have to just see someone do something and say, okay, I have to do that. That's how the right way to do it. The only right way to do nails is when the client is happy and when you're making money. That's the right way of doing nails, okay? There's no wrong way. Yes, there are some bad habits, but if you can get it done and the nails look good, that's all that matters. Okay, in this industry, everybody starts differently, earlier, later, different skill sets. We can't always compete with each other in that sense. Okay, so whatever you got to do, as long as you do it right. Planning to go to school once my husband graduates. Nice, Misty Wood. Nice, Blue. I've been doing it for over a decade. Wow, a day trader now. Miss going back content. Day trader. Woo. I think everybody during COVID became stock market day traders. You see how I'm placing it in, and I'm just gonna nudge it up. A lot of times, maybe you're placing it too high, and and you just start working soon, and it's gonna be all over the nail, and you have a lot of issues. So place smaller beads and work your way up, okay? You do not have to do 2 beads, 3 beads, 4 beads. You know, one of my students, I used to call him Kevin Baby Beads. You guys remember Kevin Miranda? He used to do these small baby beads, and I said, that's okay. He took a class, he came back, and he was only doing 2 beads. So he graduated, but I still tease him. I still call him Kevin Baby Beads. See the structure? That's what you're looking for. You don't need a huge apex, just enough slopes from the cuticle area out, okay? Las Vegas, Lele, is July 5th and 6th. I think there's 2-3 seats left in that class. July 5th and 6th. Self-taught from San Jose, California. I recently found you. Love you. Hey, I'm coming to San Jose July 19th and 20th for a class. July 19th and 20th. I will be right in your neighborhood. Me, Tino, and Vina. We teach 1 day of acrylics, and then we teach 1 day of designs, trending designs, new designs. Glad you found me. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You can always come here anytime. I will have a lot of other nail artists on my team that will be doing lives on this page for you guys. Different type of content, from press-ons to demoing on mannequin hands. You know, that's one thing that I don't do is I don't demo on mannequin hands. So I brought someone that does that a lot. So then she'll be able to show you guys how to do that, and then show you guys how to practice at home. Her name is Monique, and once she gets started, you guys will see. She usually does it at night. She likes working at night. So for a lot of you guys that want to watch nails before bedtime, that's where to be at. Look at that shape, guys. Woo! Go ahead and just hit, and if you're interested in class, you can DM me. And go ahead and hit that share button. Yeah, maybe you have small local groups of nail techs just like you that just found me and benefit from these videos. Do it. We're here to share and spread the love, okay? This game is here for you guys for free, but spread the love, support the content, sharing, liking, commenting. That's how Facebook algorithm works now. See, I'm bringing in these corners. See, there's a little dip here because that was a little bit too thin. I'm gonna put a little more powder there to make sure that it has good structure. I see a lot of nail techs leave the dip here. You shouldn't leave the dip here because that's very thin there, and the client can actually break the nail there. Nope, you don't have to be licensed to be in one of my classes. Please remember, these classes are just personal training classes, private training classes. We're not accredited or recognized by the state. So the certificate we give out does not give you the ability. See how nice and straight that is now? Does not give you the ability to get a license or anything like that. It's just a certificate that means that you completed our course. That's it. Okay. So please don't be. So we don't have to be licensed to take a course like that. It's like me inviting you, to learn. Inbox, okay, no problem, Lele. I'll respond to him later. We're about to finish here. Ooh, last finger ready. All that talking, time go by. Ah, thank you for the one that answered that Spanish question. I don't speak Spanish, but I do have a lot of girls in here that do, so thank you, appreciate that. This is a size numeral 10. Number 10. The shaping of the acrylic is very important, guys. To the death of me, I always trust my acrylic brush over my hand file any day. Hey Giselle, how are you? You've been doing such good work, girl. I'm so proud of you. Giselle here, I'm one of my previous student guys. Amazing. Proud of your work. I love it when my students are learning and then they incorporate everything they learn in class and they make money and they execute. What other way for a teacher, a mentor to be proud of? When your students execute what they learn and they better than elevate themselves. Look at that. Woo! Okay, so my application is done. That should have took me about like 30 minutes, give or take. See how smooth that is? Ooh. And now I'm gonna clean my brush. This is very important. You guys watch this, how to maintain your brushes, especially my brushes. I don't want you guys to be going through my brushes like all those Amazon brushes. You're investing into a brush. So I fed my finger through, and you see if anything gets stuck in between, that means that there's acrylic there. And there is, just make sure you get some monomer and just rinse and repeat. This is old monomer. You're gonna throw this monomer out anyway. So that's why you don't pour too much monomer. My dampened dish right here is about 30 milliliters. You need about half of that or more. See that? It's sticky right here. That means there's some acrylic here. And that's okay, because this acrylic is still wet. So it's not like dry, but if you let that sit for an hour or 30 minutes, it will dry up. So make sure you get it out now so that you have less headache later, okay? You don't want to pick up a brush, I'm about to do a set, like, oh, there's a piece of acrylic stuck there, and it's gonna give you a hard time. So, listen to me. Just use your finger and just kind of break it loose. Use the monomer to make it more wet, and then light pressure. Be able to push it out. Takes you about a few minutes, but a few minutes can save you a lot of time, headache, look. When you see it feathers through like that, that means that there's no acrylic stuck in there. So let's get some final monomer, and we're gonna shape our brush because it's crimped by me. And it'll stay this shape. Clean out that monomer jar. I don't need this monomer, it's very old and contaminated. Clean it nice too. Sometimes there's like clear residue under here, like of build up excess acrylic. And then you kind of like don't notice, and know what happens. You put monomer in there and it breaks down and it comes back out. So now, I'm gonna open another pack of filer, of course. This is a 100 grit. For a lot of you guys, I say you wanna use, if you're gonna not reuse these, just give it to your clients. You know, charge them $1, $2. Class, I'm sure the events, time, and parks. You're welcome. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I barely have to file, right? So, my filer is for me to make the shape more crisp. Okay. I'm not really filing. I'm just crisping up my shape because my shape should already be there. with my application. I'm gonna switch sides, side to side, make sure I don't go in too much on one side and make it uneven. See that? This is stiletto. Nice and sharp. Go to my sides. See how I had to file here earlier because it dried too fast? But on my other hand, I was able to do it with my application. Save me time. So hand filing usually takes me about less than 5 minutes. Because I'm just going through, making sure it's nice and crispy. Just like that. Ooh! Jamaica. What design? I might do some abstract design, some freehand art. You know, like the ones where they do the French and they put like swirly lines and stuff like that. But it's a good base color for that. These nudes. That was like 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Look at that. Wow. You can screenshot that. Can someone screenshot that for me? Hey, Royal. Here, I'll do it again so someone can screenshot for me.
Mm-hmm. You don't think we're going to be done by 3, right?
Yeah, we are. Almost done. Let's go do the design. Your set's already done. Just gotta do the design after this. Doesn't take me, it takes about 30 minutes to do the design. Are they waiting for you at Universal or something?
Yeah, well, I still have to go eat too, so.
Go eat at Universal.
I told them I was going to be at Universal. Oh, hell no, I'm not paying $30 for a burger at Universal.
Then grab yourself a smoothie or something.
There's no way I'm going to go through the entirety of Universal with just a smoothie. So I have to eat before.
McDonald's?
Oh, hell no. I haven't touched McDonald's in years.
You know what's crazy? Sometimes when I'm doing this, people think that you guys are like fake hands because you don't talk. You're like, is that a mannequin hand? I'm like, nope, it's a person. It's a person. Yep, 100 by 100. I really appreciate the Spanish-speaking girls up in here. Look at that, helping everybody out. Feel that? Probably because your nail bed's so small. You need to learn me some Spanish. You wanna teach me Spanish?
A lot of work.
That's a little sexy. You don't stab yourself, okay? You
I actually stabbed someone last time, and I made them bleed.
Bless you.
Thank you. is universal.
Very simple, right, guys? So you shouldn't be spending too much time hand filing, right? You know why? The more you file, the worse it gets. If you're spending about 10 minutes on a nail or 5 minutes on a nail, that means that you're taking away the powder. There's no way that if you're gonna file 10 minutes on one nail, it's not gonna be wonky or uneven. Gotta be careful. That's why when in my class I teach them how to visualize the shape. As in, look at the shape first and know how much more you have to take off. Okay, go slow. It's not a speed process. That's why I do all my shaping with my acrylic first, so I don't have to spend too much time hand filing with the hand filer. Because if I sit here and for like 10 minutes, yes, I'm gonna ruin the shape. You might not even notice it until it's too late, you know? A lot of you guys run into that. You have a nice shape from the application, then when you come to hand filing, all of a sudden you know where you're like, why is my shape worse after I file? Because you over-file. Over-filing is definitely a thing, okay? Shaping to die for, guys. So now we're gonna do a little bit of actual hand filing with the hand filer, because you know, let's smooth out the surface. My application was actually pretty good, so I don't have to worry about using a metal file. I'm definitely use it my machine, but only when I do my cuticle work. See that up the area up here? That's when I'm gonna use my machine. This smooths out the surface, very easy. Try to smooth it out. Oops, sorry, I'm out of focus there a little bit, guys. Look. My application is very smooth, but nothing is too smooth where you can't go through and finesse. Any uneven surfaces will be balanced out with this. This saves me some time because if I go with a hand drill, I could probably do this too, but it's just, if my application is very smooth, the last thing I want to do is put a metal drill, a power tool to the surface of a smooth surface. What's gonna do is accidentally make it uneven or drill into it, and then I have to drill everything down again to smooth everything out. This just gives me a least margin of error. Get the base of the nail done so later I don't have to worry about, you know, drilling into this. Fairly simple. To my other hand. Do you use this app? Do you use that next appointment? I have a bunch of files. I have like past of these in my station. I use one per client, but you can give your client, they can bring it back. That'd be their own. By state regulations, they want you to use a new file every time. But some of these files are really expensive, so it's like sometimes you barely use it, so it's like kind of waste to throw it away. I just give it to my client if they want. I can afford to go through one at a time, but like I said, price yourself. Add a new file every time to the price. I mean, they shouldn't cost you more than $1 or $2, more than $1 per, or $2 per. These are like those small manicure files though. Like they're not cheap, like the small manicure files where you can get for like a pack of 20 or 30 for like 10, 20 bucks. Sometimes these are bigger and the grit is, you know, the quality is a little bit better, so it costs a little bit more to purchase these. It's up to you. Some people clean them. If you're working at home and you're not licensed, you're not really regulated to do anything. I mean, like, keep it sanitary. If you ever like cut a client or something like that, make sure you throw away all these disposables. But generally, you should be using a new one per client. Back in the day, when in nail school, they don't usually do acrylic. They do natural manicures. So you're using a file to file onto the natural nail bed. Sometimes the residue from the nail or something like that. It's more sanitary, but I see people nowadays clean them with barbicide and all that stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of work for me. I don't have time to do all that. I can just go buy another pack. Goes out of my expenses. That's why I charge what I charge for my nails. Touchy subject, really, because I mean, it's one of those things, you know. It's like you're not supposed to drive over the speed limit. You know. You think everybody drives 45 miles per hour? No. They set a speed limit, and not everybody follows it. The ones that get caught, they get caught. The ones that don't. The police that enforce it. The ones that don't. I've driven 5 past the speed limit, past a police officer, and they say, okay, whatever. Teach their own. Okay, see, I'm done hand filing now. I'm gonna go through with my drill bit. I'm gonna use my fine 501 bit, customize. I don't do it for short nails because I don't have to. I can use this whole thing. It'll cover my whole short nail. Problem is this thing won't cover this, why I'm using that. Short nail, you don't have to hand file. Long nails, hand filing will speed up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go through my cuticle. Oop. See where I'm smoothing it out? Just the cuticle area and blending into the apex. cuticle area. It's important. This is where the lifts come from. Smooth out these corners. There you go. Yeah, I have, you guys will see my top coat sooner or later. I'll use it on this. There's really no best. It's based on what you like to use it for. I like my top coat because it keeps my shape. I have a preference in top coat. I don't like really thin top coat. I like a nice medium consistency. Because I don't like my top coat to be runny. Sorry. Your cuticles are getting so much better, Una. Not every nail is like butchered anymore. I just need to stop butchering the other ones. God, I remember the first time I did your nails. I think I have a picture of that. The anime eyes.
Yeah.
I just have a picture of that on my Instagram. With like all the cuticles all bitten up.
It wasn't bad enough. It was the girl who did them before. I told you this.
Yeah,
She
right.
fucked them up.
No, a lot of you guys are afraid. This is the sharp bit. I do have the safety version for a lot of you guys are still new with drilling. But this process has to be done. You cannot not do this. Okay? It has to flush in. Any area where I haven't drilled, usually around here. Where it's bulky on the sides, make it really bulky, you gotta really drill the sides like that so it doesn't show up, okay? Okay. Nice and crisp, blend it in. So the difference between my bit and all the other 5-1 bits on the market right now is the way mine's made. The tooth cut is completely different. I have a lot of students that are like, it's so different. Like, yes, I had to made it specifically this way because this is how I like it. It's strange not a lot of people use this cut because it's more for smoothing. The other one, it breaks down too much, and for people that are new to using drill bits, yes, it should run into a lot of issues because you're just using a drill bit and the bit's really gritty because the other ones are vertical cut. This is cross diamond cut. So it spirals more and it smooths them more than it breaks down. I'm gonna go through with a sanding band later and sand all that down. Don't worry about that. And I'm just worried about my cuticle area. My S, the prices were set like this. I don't talk about price on my live. Because my price will be completely different from what your price is in your location, your area. Definitely my style is different too, how I do my pricing. So definitely seek the pricing based on your local area or local nail techs. Actually, there's no one tech can do the same price, to be honest with you. Too many variables that affects the pricing. Don't worry, I get asked that a lot, but we don't talk about pricing on the lives. I've spoken about my pricings to my students before, just to let them know what to look out for in the future. Part of me wants to show up to demo class with one nail missing so you can live a finger in my work. Sometimes we do pick students out to do demos. Denver class will be fun because Denver we have we're incorporating some new teaching methods. You guys enjoy Denver class. We're preparing ourselves for our master class. For you guys that are in the West Coast classes, you guys will be learning some new teaching techniques that we've devised up to prepare for our master class. I can't wait. That's next week, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Oh, yeah. I'm flying out Sunday. Flying out to Denver on Sunday. That reminds me, I gotta rent a car. Who in here is from Denver class? I gotta have a few students in here from Denver class, right? Who's from Denver class? Raise your hand. I always have students up into my lives. This is for their continuing education right here. That's why I still do lives. Like, I still spend time doing these lives because my students, this is where they find me. This is where they're always gonna find me, even after class. And I promise you that I'll never stop doing lives. Sometimes I can't do as much as I want to, but I'm never gonna stop. I just enjoy doing live videos for you guys. Oh, Desiree, are you going to San Jose? Okay, so I'm finished up the cuticles. Everything's nice and flush. What I'm doing next is I'm gonna switch over to my sanding band. And I don't usually do this often, but I get a lot of requests for this, so I'm gonna do it just to show you guys. If you guys didn't do too well with the cuticle work, you can switch over to the sanding band. It actually helps really nice. I switch out my sanding band every time. It's just a nice fine zebra sanding band. I'll stick it into your well, and you can go through. And this smooths out and you don't have to worry about eating to the acrylic or cutting the client. Smooth out any corners, and also the surface here. I recommend using a fine for this. Okay, don't use anything crazy. Okay, don't use anything like medium or something like that. It'll leave too big of an indent. You want to smooth out. Clean up the underbody. Smoothing out. See that? Sometimes you angle your drill bit too angled, and it gives a little bit of indents. This is your chance to smooth out, make up for any bulkiness that maybe you're too scared to with the drill bit. I didn't really need this, I could just buff, but I do it anyways just to show you that's the step in the process. And this process takes about a few minutes, but for a lot of you, it can mean a lot more. You can use this bit to clean underneath. That shape, everything's still there. See how if I had any uneven surfaces or like any harsh lines in my drill bit, the sanding band will take care of everything. It'll sand down that 100 grit to more of a 180. So that when I use my buffer, it'll buff everything out more evenly. No scratch marks. I know you people watch a quarter miss out tips. And this is how my platform started. One day I just picked up the phone and did lives. And it grew to the way it is today. I'm so thankful for all you guys, all your support, and your thirst for knowledge. And one day, if I don't go live, I go live and no one benefits from any of my lives, then I know that I've successfully reached every person in the nail industry, which is very rare. There's always someone new that can need help. That's why your shares, comments, likes, it reaches to people that you may never know. You're sharing in a small group you're part of that I'm not part of. You're sharing at a time when someone just caught it. Someone learned, picked up a gem, bettered themselves. That's the most amazing thing, to help. You can help others just like how I've helped you in a way. Just really lightly go through. You don't have to do too much. This bit is not for you to drill down, it's for you to smooth and blend. And it's just a sanding band, 100, 180, a fine sanding band. It's actually a metal bit for this. I'm gonna have to bring it in soon. I've been lazy with the products, guys. Yeah, we stack on a lot of stuff. And there we go, guys. everything to finish. So a nice buffer. Just buff it very smooth. Make sure we have long nails, so place your finger underneath. Buff underneath. Wash and design. I'm gonna go back through and crisp the shape up a little bit more, just in case. Okay, so last final touches, I'll make sure that the shape's nice and crisp. Sometimes we do lose a little bit of shape through filing and buffing and drilling, and have to go back through and make sure that everything is nice and crisp. Put the client's fingers in front of you, and you can go in at an angle to make sure everything's nice and crispy. So when I do my design, I'm gonna lose partial of that shape too. So I want to make sure this is nice and crispy, so I'll make up for anything that wash your hands. So she's got a pretty fun design. I'll probably use my gel art paints for this. My drill bit, this one is from my nail-shop.com. This is the sharp version, okay guys? I probably use this one for almost 100 sets. Still works good, nice and seasoned. Drill bits, I don't really throw away drill bits, honestly. So I am going to do the design that she wants to bring it up for me. It's gonna be like a lot of Frenches of different colors.
Alright, so I'm gonna go through each individual nail. So each nail you do, I'll just show you the design I want in that nail.
Thank you. Not complicated at all. Why give me a good easy time today, man?
Huh?
Why give me an easy time today? Psych. Which nail you want?
Alright. You're starting with which nail?
Listen. You came right hands. Look at that. Nice structure, nice everything. Smooth surface. Now we're going to design.
You the pinky like this. Except you could do the whole pinky, like you don't have to do French.
So you want to paint the whole pinky?
Yeah. Some of them are going to be French and some of them are just going to be full, just to not complicate it.
Oh, you were not complicated?
Well, I mean, I feel like if you did the whole nail like this, it'd be a lot easier than if you did it French.
You can do a French.
Do the
Where's
whole
my
nail.
lavender? The whole nail?
Yeah.
So it's lavender, red, baby blue,
Well, it's
yellow,
like
and pink.
It's pink. It's like fuchsia and then baby pink. That's not right.
Hot pink.
Yeah.
Hot pink, baby pink, baby blue,
Yeah. And yellow.
yellow. Let's paint the nail lavender first. Okay? You want both pinky like that, right?
Hmm?
Both pinkies
No.
like that?
No, they're going to be different.
Don't you got somewhere to be?
I do.
But this is more important.
But I mean, what's the difference if you do designs on both nails? If they're different designs, I mean, you're still doing designs.
I'm gonna use my gel art paint because it's a very thin layer. It's very pigmented. So get nice coverage. What do you want on the other pinky?
I don't know. I'm just going to go through it.
Your
I have a
hand?
list of all the designs, but I have to just...
Oh my
I
god.
have to pick it out.
You really making me work today.
I mean, it's the same thing, whether you do the same design on each one or different design, same amount
Yeah,
of
but
time.
you better hope I have all the products.
I mean, it's all just the colors.
Okay.
I'm not doing any, like, sparkles today.
Instead of using gel polish, I'm gonna use my gel art paint. It's just gonna be easier for me. One coat. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna flash cure this for 15 minutes. 15 seconds.
You could do zebra on this one.
On the pinky?
Yeah.
So white and black.
Yeah,
Whichever. Open another black. Go crazy. The reason why I'm using my gel paint because it's very thin, I don't want to lose its shape. Most of the time I'll use gel polish, but since it's just small intricate designs, I'm gonna do very thin and I'm gonna do another coat of white to bring it out. Let's see that picture again for this one. Use my liner brush for this one. Yellow, blue, hot pink. Which one of those designs do you want?
it doesn't matter whichever.
Whichever.
I like that one. It's cute.
That one requires French to start off. Crazy. I just do it the other way then.
Like that one.
Yeah, this is how it starts with the French.
No, where? That's, you're talking about the middle finger.
All of them start as French, but I'll start from the top to bottom then.
Honestly, just whichever one. I don't care.
I got you. Okay. This one I'll do another white coat, just get it nice and pigmented. Yep, yeah, okay. I'll do the yellow first.
They're pink too.
I know. It's gonna be right here next to this yellow. Okay. This acetone. I use acetone to clean it a little bit out. I usually don't clean my brush with my art gel, because my art gel you can just use the paper towel and clean the excess off. But if I'm using really pigmented colors like white or black like that, I would.
Would you like another hot pink like on the side?
More hot pink?
Yeah, on the side, on this side.
On both sides?
No, just on this
Okay.
side. I like how it pops.
Okay. You mess it up?
No.
Okay. I took the black out. Where is it? My black gel is it's about the zebra, right? You see that? Like this, like that?
Yeah. I have another zebra. I guess just if you know how to do zebra.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean,
but-
you don't have to watch the like look at the picture. Like you could do whatever.
Look at this. No.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. All right, come on, let's go.
It's gonna be the evil eye.
Evil eye?
Yeah.
You got everything.
Yeah, like that.
Child. I need my dark blues for that.
I'm at Millennia, so it's only 10 minutes away.
Start out with blue, huh?
It's this one has the French though.
What color French you want? The pink?
Baby pink is fine, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, any other French nails? Una.
What?
Any other French nails? With the secures, I can do that too.
All of them?
Any other French
Oh
nails?
yeah, but they're gonna be different colors.
I know. What color? You want this finger, the other side the same?
I think.
Or are you doing all 10 different fingers?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All 10 different?
Yeah. Design.
I hate you. Trying to be spontaneous, Anna?
It's for Vegas.
A Hulker? What color?
This one's gonna be. It's gonna be the sky. So.
It's gonna be this.
Oh, fuck. This one. That one. But with no Nike sign, just clouds.
You sure you don't want a Nike sign?
No.
You want a baby blue or you want a deep blue?
Deep blue.
Is it blue, white, blue, white?
No, it's like dark blue, baby blue, white, or
Dark blue, baby, wait, dark blue, baby blue, white, and black. Use a dotting tool for this. No way, I don't want to use a brush too. You just go circular motion, I'll make a nice circle. If I gotta, I'll go through with a detailer and make my circles more rounded. Yeah, una, stop moving. Right? This is the cloud one, right?
Yeah.
Mm. White, baby blue, right? White, baby blue, black.
Baby blue, white, black.
Baby blue, white.
Alright, middle finger's gonna be all yellow with a smiley face, and this one's gonna be a frowny face.
Oh, yellow with a smiley face?
Yeah. But the eyes are gonna be like X'd out.
Okay.
Crosses.
is what you want to wear to Vegas. Yeah. I'll do another coat. Just give it nice because it's a nude base, so I don't think this yellow is very pastel. So. Good. And the final one is black. I'll probably use my detailer brush for these ones. Because they're so small. Just gonna put a little bit.
You got a little black right there.
Oh, shit. Get rid of this. Here. See the smile face?
What this one is?
I know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see the picture. Just a smiley and X out nails. X out the eyes.
Yeah.
That might be a little too thick. Did you hear this enough? And do one more coat for that one. What's the next one?
It's gonna be a frowny face.
Oh, the same yellow?
No, it's gonna be fuchsia.
Oh, the hot pink? Where did you come up with this design? You just pick it from each design?
Yeah.
You are not kidding.
Because the times that I do grab like the design straight out of like the pictures and like just do this exact, and I don't know, I don't like it. I'm like, I feel like everyone else has that now. So I like making my own, so that no one can be like, oh, you copied me.
You're lucky you came in early today. This is like one of those summer psychedelic looks, abstract looks. So the colors go well together. It's crazy that I'm doing so much different designs, guys, but actually it'll go all together really well. Yeah. Now let's do the smiley again. Did it a little too thick earlier. There you go. upside down?
Yeah.
Frowning face?
Yeah.
X'd out eyes too? X'd out eyes too?
Yeah.
There's some shit you go to EDC with. Wah, wah. Sad. Okay, last 4 fingers. What do you want?
This one's gonna be a purple and pink yin yang.
Purple and pink yin yang.
Yeah.
French style?
Yes.
Okay. Light pink or hot pink?
Too light pink.
Okay. Let me see that one picture of that yin yang. Check. You know what I'm talking about?
The French one, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me see that. Ah! That's fine. Okay. Okay.
John,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the rest of the day off.
Why?
I can't breathe. I have really bad allergy. I think I'm going to go to the doctors to get prescribed. I can't breathe at all.
I better not see you partying.
Partying? Where?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know where your appointment's done?
Yes. I rescheduled her to tomorrow.
Okay.
Those are really nice. Can I see them?
Kier?
I need a black and something black and white.
Something black and white? You already had a black and white.
No, I know, but for this hand, because they're kind of uneven right now, it's bothering me.
Uneven colors? I'm gonna hurt you.
I don't know what I want. This one. I probably should have done the black and white yin yang on this one.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna win some money in Vegas. Reaching deep in the pockets for this design. This is why we try to get our sets done faster, guys. Sometimes designs can take forever. See the yin yang again? I want to see where to put the dots. Hold on. Okay, so
This one I want it all white with actually I'm gonna do the cherries on this one.
the cherry one, all white and cherries, or yellow cherries? Yellow French cherries, red cherries.
Yellow, all yellow with cherries.
Oh, yellow with cherries.
Actually, you could do the French cherries. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they're French or yellow already over there. This design is actually coming along. It takes a while, but it's gonna be unique to her only, obviously, because she picked them from like designs from every 10, 20 sets of hands.
I'm still getting my nails done. You can come wait outside the nail salon if you want. Same place as last time.
He ain't gonna blame me for you running late, because you the one holding them up right now. I was like, ooh. But it's Vegas nails, so okay.
Yeah.
I'll put up with it. But next time you need to tell me so I can schedule more time.
You should always know my shit's always gonna be something.
Yeah, not
By
like
now.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take this one out?
Mm-hmm.
Already?
Let's flash carry it. Take my red up for these cherries.
Now, can I do
Stone?
Pink, yeah.
Pink cherries? Hot pink cherries?
Actually, yeah, you're right. Just red.
Red.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
I feel like because we didn't use red at all, so
You didn't want red?
I know. It's
I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat you with a stick. Oop. In. Oh, wait, wait. Oh, shit, I got red all over here. I want to clear that first. I cut you. I need to switch gloves. All right, thumb.
All right, this one's gonna be these hearts.
Hearts. With what? Just hearts? Red hearts?
No, the blue.
Blue
Blue French.
blue French? Oh, this one's gonna be cute. I promise abstract. Here it is, y'all. Can't get any more abstract than this. There's like 20 designs in the one. What about the other thumb?
It's gonna be flowers.
Which one?
I was gonna do the rainbow one, but that's gonna take too much time.
The hell, man?
So we're gonna
You mean that smiley face one?
the
Let me finish up these cherries real quick.
okay. I was gonna do this one. That one. But you don't have time for that right now.
You don't have time. I don't got time.
It's gonna be like these ones. But just like wait, no, that's for this thumb, just kidding. This one is what?
The heart.
Oh, the hearts, yeah, you're right.
I was like, what are you doing? Wait, put that out again. This is that weird heart looking like thing. Yeah. God, I remember doing this one. It's like a Converse.
It's Como de Garçon. It's a designer brand.
I know. Kind of excited to see the final look for this. Haven't done a set like this in a while, so. Yeah. We don't need the little one.
do want the small one. It looks weird.
Sure.
Cause see how this one has like them coming out?
No, it's okay. Yeah. You want it? You know what? More money? I'm already here. Oh my God, we're finished. Oh, flowers. Is it the flowers?
It's just gonna be black and white flowers so that it matches the other hand. It's gonna look like that.
Okay.
Just all over.
Easy. Black, black, black. White, white, white. Here. Let me see that stupid face again. Unlike your phone. Who came up with this design, the brand with this heart, weird looking heart? I don't understand that. Let's finish up these black and white flowers. And we are finished. And before I top coat, you want this matted or top coated?
No, top coated.
I'm gonna mat it first just to seal in all the, what I do, whenever you do designs all over the nails, you wanna mat it just so you can seal in all the like excess, as in like any uneven surfaces, something like that. The mat will actually cover that more, then you top coat the mat, okay? Okay. Oh, I forgot these guys' eyes. Alright guys, give me a sec. I want to put away some of these stuff here. And then we're going to go through the finishing touches. Appreciate all you guys' patience. I think the set turns up. Oh, I gotta clean all my hands after this. Una, make me work today. You? That's a bottle of water. So we're gonna mat it first, then we're gonna top it, okay? I'm gonna put away my brushes too. Put everything so I don't knock into it. Clean this out. Okay, what's my matte top coat? Ooh, you guys still here? Thank you. Patience. So if there's any bumps and grooves, the matte top coat, a very nice thin layer, will cover it up. Then later on when I put my top coat, I don't see a big bump. And plus, whenever I'm using gel art paints, they dry really shiny and smooth. So I want to make sure that if I use a top coat, it doesn't crinkle or wrinkle. I put a matte on first. Wow, wow. You guys see the difference between if I use gel polish or my dry art gel? My art gel will keep the shape. See that shape? Crispy. I really like that zebra. Helen, Thuc. Go up there, grab me another bottle of this top coat. Up there, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh, that looks nice too. And very thin, okay? I'm just sealing in everything. Pretty much all the art stuff, all the abstract stuff I've done. Look at this matted, guys. Just want to get a quick look at it matted. It's so cute. No, I want the top. No more top coat. What do you guys do? Drink it? Jesus, guys. Kidding me? Matte so nice, but she wants shiny, so we do shiny. So now all the surface is nice and smooth. Do some nice. I don't have my top coat, but let's use this top coat now. Very thin, okay. This causes this helps me so that I don't have any bumps where all my gel art stuff is when I put the smooth surface. Clean my sides. Keep my shape. Very thin. Thin as thin can be. I really like that cherry one though. So cute. I feel bad for anybody that inspos this set when I post it. Anybody that inspos this set, this right here, I feel bad for you. Imagine someone grabbing this picture off like Instagram or something and try to inspo it. They're like, who the hell? They don't bring me that nail dad guy's inspos anymore. But honestly, if I was prepared for this, I'd have everything out ready. Maybe a little bit quicker. This is not too bad. This is an average time it takes to do something like this. You can't get around this when you do abstract stuff. Did I get better shiny?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the feeling of the matte.
There you go, guys. Thank you. And we are at the finished product. Product. Let me zoom out a little bit so it gets easier to see. Get some cuticle oil on here.
Do the yellow.
Of course, I'm gonna take the yellow off. I think I'm taking a picture with the yellow on.